The biggest frustration for me was the relentless food noise. I felt like I was doing everything right. I work out like crazy. I track everything meticulously. I'm calories in, calories out. I'm super high protein. I don't eat a lot of carb. The scale was going the wrong direction or not at all. And I felt like it should be in a specific place. And all I could think about all day long was, when did I get to eat again? And what am I going to eat? And how is this meal going to affect what I can eat for the rest of the day? I think if you're going to use the word hesitation, the only real hesitation I had is you never really know when you see an ad what is the outcome of that. Like, is it a real thing? Is it a scam? And since I am traditionally not a candidate for this medication because I'm not diabetic and my BMI is in normal range, I just didn't think that it was going to be something that I was eligible for, because I had talked to doctors about it before and all of them had said, yeah, you're not a candidate. And they had no constructive solution for me to silence that food noise. So when I read all the comments, I said, oh, this is worth a shot. I'm going to give this a shot. And I am pleasantly surprised. To say that I'm pleasantly surprised is an understatement. The initial attraction was the level of interactivity that you guys showed with everyone commenting on your posts. Other users that were patients, you guys as a company were interactive with everybody, and you were immediate when I emailed you. There was no hesitation in responses. And there's a lot of other services where you're just getting the medicine from some doc in a box and there's no further interaction until it's time to charge your credit card again. This includes one-on-ones with doctors, there's personal training, there's nutrition guidance, there's constant interaction with someone from the organization anytime that I need to be interacting with someone. I think what pushed me over the edge, particularly in favor of your service over anyone else, was what is included for the price. You can order this medication from a number of companies without dealing with anyone else, and I'm sure for significantly different pricing. But at the same time, you're just getting that medication shipped to you. You are just a subscriber that they're collecting money from and sending something in response to. You have no idea where this is coming from. You don't know who's mixing it up. You don't know what is unique about your particular blend than anyone else's. On top of that, you are dealing with a doctor and support staff every day, every time that you message them. And I have some pretty inane questions and annoying messages that I send. And you guys are just so responsive so quickly and always so supportive and helpful. Right out of the gate, I actually noticed more energy and more mental clarity than ever before. Like, my ADHD medicine works better. I have more energy and more drive in the gym than I had previously. What I feel like is all of the hard work that I'm doing in the gym is finally translating to my body, where I don't have the level of fat to pinch off of my leg anymore. It's solid muscle and it's growing, and at the same time, the scale is finally going in the direction that I felt like it should have been, since my diet and exercise were already locked in. I know that my coworkers have mentioned that my mood is a lot better than it has been in a long time. I know that I'm less distracted. I generally would say I had the attention span of a gnat, but I'm much more focused. Where most days I would be at like 8:15 thinking, okay, I just finished breakfast, I get to eat in 3 hours and 45 minutes, I wonder what I'm gonna have. And like, I couldn't focus on what I needed to get done, and every little thing would distract me, and I would be like buying something impulsively and distracted by my phone for some reason, or worrying about like what item of food that I ate for breakfast and how that's gonna impact what I get to eat for the rest of the day. I'm much more relaxed about that, and much more focused and much more productive. While no one has noticed anything physical necessarily, they have noticed that my behavior and my mood is drastically better. I'm much more productive. I'm much less stressed out and irritable. Just all around feel like more upbeat and normal person. I feel like this is where the biggest improvement for me lies. I do notice a difference in as far as inflammation is concerned, where after a heavy duty lifting workout, my body feels less angry. I'm not as sore muscularly, even though I'm working at least, if not harder. My mood overall is fantastic, drastic improvement. My OCD, my ADHD, my level of impulsivity, all of this is under control. My mental sharpness, I feel focused. I'm interested in the hobbies that I enjoy, and I'm focused on them when I am working on them. I'm not playing with my phone at all times and thinking about everything else under the sun. This has been the biggest improvement for me, mentally, just night and day. What do you have to lose? The medication itself is what I would deem almost a miracle drug. And you can get that from a lot of places, but you're not going to get the level of support and interactivity and communication with other providers as you will with LeanFastRx. I have doctors that I could have gotten this from, but I wouldn't be able to message them at any time of day. I wouldn't have a doctor available, a trainer available, a nutritionist available, support staff available. Anytime that I have a question or a concern, someone from the team has responded almost immediately. And I ask some pretty inane questions, and I am probably one of the more annoying patients that they deal with. But great response, wonderful responsiveness, wonderful activity, super positive and upbeat at all times.